Welcome to Fin Business. We're in conversation with Fullerton India. So thank you so much for talking to Fin Business.
Thank you.
There are many things I would like to learn from you because NBFCs are actually growing right now. There are many startups, Fintechs coming into the lending space. So before understanding how the market is actually right now,
Right.
I would like to understand what are the major growth drivers for Fullerton India right now. What are your focus areas for the growth?
What we have a large distribution network of 530 branches, and we have urban presence and rural presence. On the urban side, we have 227 branches spread across the country, and on the rural side, we have almost 300 plus branches, which are covering 51,000 villages. On the urban side, we offer personal loans, we offer commercial vehicles, we offer loan against property, SME loans, and insurance. On the rural side, we offer group loans, we offer personal loans, we offer mortgages, which is loan against property, and we also offer consumer durable and commercial vehicle financing. So, our thrust has been to expand in these branches that we have, drill deeper, and offer customer the entire spectrum of product that he needs. Like just to give a very small example, on the rural side, what we do is we fund a customer for a cow or a buffalo. They will milk the cow or buffalo and get some 5-6 liters. So they need a two-wheeler to carry it to the nearest small chiller plant. We'll fund the two-wheeler. A small chiller plant we fund in the village. That chiller plant needs to be loaded onto a commercial vehicle to take it to the nearest processing center. We fund that commercial vehicle. Once it reaches the chiller plant, it comes back as packed milk. So the Kirana store which is going to sell that, we fund that Kirana store also. Okay. And there are people in between like who are supplying the fodder and those kind of things. We fund those guys. So we are making sure that we are covering the full spectrum of activities which are there. So that's what we do. On the personal loan side, we offer loan for all kind of needs that the customer might have. It could be medical need, it could also be for marriage, it could be for education, all those kind of things. So that's what we do at Fullerton. We have been investing heavily into technology. Today we have loans which are available online through an online model website. We have chatbot through Facebook. You can apply online for a loan. We have e-portals where the customer can take download of all his documents. So everything we are providing online today. So that's what we have been doing actually. And we are almost 12,000 crores today.
Okay.
And healthy profit we have been growing at almost 20-25% annually.
If you could elaborate more and tell me which are the specific areas, where the growth is coming from.
Yeah.
Where exactly is the booster for the loans? Is it mortgage? Is it wedding? Is it like small loans? How's the trend in the rural market also?
The trend in the rural market is more towards livelihood. The loans that we give is the person would get a cow or buffalo, make some 3,000, 4,000 rupees selling milk, and then they use it for consumption. Some of these customers, what they do is over a period of time, they'll go and buy a second cow or third cow, and then they really become much bigger.
Right.
So what we do, the customers who are taking early loans of 25, 30, 40,000, as they grow, we give them direct personal loans. So they move out of the group and they take loans like 1 lakh rupees or 1,50,000 rupees, and they run much larger shed. Or they could go and set up a small shop. And I still remember funding people who were doing small stitching work, but over a period of time, through loans from Fullerton, they managed to set up a small shop.
Right.
So selling sari falls or selling stitched suits, those kind of things. So that's what we are doing. We are helping people in the livelihood. And as we move deeper into villages, we realize that there's a huge potential. And all these customers earlier were borrowing at almost 100% and 150% in the market.
You mentioned about Fullerton India wants to offer an entire bouquet of spectrum to the customers. To fulfill that demand, to accomplish that goal, I don't want to ask you whether you're using the technology.
Right.
Because everybody is using the technology.
Right.
My specific question to you is what kind of technology are you using to catering to all these customers which is there in the rural India, which is there in the urban India?
I'll split the question into two parts. As far as urban India is concerned, we are offering online loan. The customer can go to our website, apply for a loan. He has an option of using his mobile phone also and apply for a loan. There's an option of chatbot on Facebook that he can use. So we are given a various options. And given the background of the urban customer, it is much easier for them to learn it and start doing it. What we have done on the rural side is that we have provided tablets to our employees. And all the employees who are in rural branches, when they travel to villages, they carry the tablet, they meet the customer face to face. Online, they are able to pull out the eKYC documents for the customer, which earlier used to be a very complicated process, like the customer had to go to a nearest photocopying machine to get a photocopy of his identity documents. So today this happens online. Secondly, we take a picture of his, and all his details, whatever the details earlier we used to fill by hand, is being punched in by somebody who is talking face to face with the customer. So life has become much simpler for the customer. Today with this online process, when the customer gives a receipt, he instantly online he tells him that yes, your loan is approved, and there's an SMS which goes to the customer.
Since you're using technology very extensively, the immediate question that I have is, are you developing your own technology or tying up with or partnering up with Fintechs?
See, some of the things that we developed around online lending and chatbot and other stuff that we've done it on our own. It's an in-house team which has developed it. Apart from that, there are a lot of fintech companies with whom we tie up for online lending. So there are a whole host of them which are there in the market. We're tied up with them. So we are offering loans to their customers who are coming to their portal for, they could be coming for shopping, they need money, or they could be coming for medical emergency, those kind of things. So wherever there are fintech companies which are directly dealing with customer and the customer has a financial requirement for a loan for fulfilling that need, we have all the tie-ups which are there. Other things we keep developing in-house. So that's a strategy that we're following today.
How helpful the chatbots are, because now many BFSI companies specifically are using the chatbots. So what is the difference that you have seen after adopting chatbots?
The biggest difference is convenience of the customer, because today at 12 o'clock in the night you want to apply for a loan. So in the earlier days you had to call a DSA or a company or to go to the branch office or something like that. Today you can online apply.
Yeah.
Secondly, you have all your documents which are there on your mobile phone. You can instantly just upload and you're done. And instantly you'll come to know you're good for a credit or you're not good for a credit.
Absolutely.
The whole process earlier, you would have to call somebody or you have to visit the branch of NBFC. Then you have to go and give your documents. Sometimes you won't even know what are the documents to be given. So everything there, it's available on the chatbot.
Could you please tell us more about the fintechs? Like, you will need technology. You are also partnering with fintechs. So going ahead, what is going to be strategy? Will you partner with fintechs? Will you acquire them? And also, where do you see Fullerton India in next 2 to 3 years?
As I told you, in terms of growth, we are looking at 20-25% growth CAGR. And in terms of technology, what we plan to do is develop in-house also whatever is required for customer, for better customer service, acquiring customer. At the same time, we will not shy away from looking at any kind of acquisition which might come up our way. Plus, tying up with fintech is something which we've already been doing. We'll continue to do that and grow with the market. So that's what we are doing, and our physical presence will continue. Like we have been adding almost 50-60 branches every year. So we'll continue to add those physical branches. In the rural space, we have started using tablets for offering loans to the customer, which makes us very quick in terms of loans to the customer, in terms of servicing the customer. Mm-hmm. But you still need physical presence in rural India, because you need to go to a village, teach people that there is group loan option which is available, do a training for them when they are taking a loan that it has to be paid on time, all the basic stuff. Mm-hmm. So we'll continue to expand our physical presence by setting up more branches in coming years. So both on the physical and technology side will continue to grow. That's what we are thinking as a long-term strategy for us.
All right. Thank you so much for talking to Fin Business. Those were like really great insights. Thank you so much for talking to Fin Business.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for watching.